Welcome to Module 1's first little yoga practice, and today we are going to be doing sun salutations. So if you have never done a sun salutation, I'm going to show you here today. I have a couple different modifications. So I'm going to go through the first sun salutation of how to do the basic one, and then I'm going to show you one that you can do if you need it to be on your knees, or I'm going to show you one if you want to take it a little bit deeper. And you can do this sun salutation 5 minutes. I like to do it to start my day. So as soon as I get out of bed, getting a little bit of movement and get a little bit of flow before I go into my meditation. You can also start with a meditation and then do your flow after. So it's up to you what works best for your schedule. So you can do it 5 minutes, you can do it 10 minutes. I mean, you can do it for 15 minutes if you want, but 5 minutes is totally fine. Just kind of get the blood flowing. All right, so let's begin. So you can start at the back of your mat. And your arms are going to rise up overhead, arms out to the side, forward fold down, all the way down. Halfway lift that flat back, hands to your shins or to your thighs, forward fold back down. Walk those hands out. Chaturanga, so you're going to go all the way down to your belly. We're going to do a cobra. Toes are flipped under, lifting that chest up, no weight in the hands. Curl the toes under. Push it up, high plank, and then back to a down dog. Look between your feet. You can either step or jump your feet to your hands, so you can jump it up and halfway lift, forward fold, and then rising all the way up. Arms release back down. So we're going to do that one more time. So this is your basic sun salutation again. So starting from the top of your mat, arms up overhead, diving it down, halfway lift, forward fold, stepping those feet back to that high plank. We're going to chaturanga down into an up dog this time. So chaturanga, flip those toes under, up dog, push it back, down dog. Again, looking between the hands, stepping or jumping, halfway lift, forward fold, rising up to stand. All right, so you can either do the cobra or the up dog for the back. It really depends on what you prefer. I prefer the cobra sometimes over the up dog, so that's why I did that one first, because that's a little bit better to warm up the back with than going right into that up dog. So I'm gonna show you the modification now. If you want, you can do it from your knees for the chaturanga. So you'll start again at the top of your mat. Arms rise up overhead, forward fold down, halfway lift, forward fold, stepping those feet back to that high plank, drop down to those knees, and chaturanga down, elbows pinned into your sides, drop all the way down. Release the feet, coming up cobra, no weight in those hands again. And you're gonna push up using onto your knees first, then place your toes down, push it back to that down dog, look between your hands and walk your feet up to your hands, halfway lift, forward fold, and then rising all the way up to stand. All right, so that was a good modification. So if you need to do anything from the knees, you can. If you feel anything in that low back area, I would advise going down to those knees. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is a little bit more of an add-on. So if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can do add-on with these lunge and twist variations. So we're starting again at that top of the mat. Arms rise up overhead. Forward fold it down, halfway lift, forward fold, step those feet back, high plank, chaturanga down. Again, I'm going up to a cobra. You can do an up dog here, back down, push it up, down dog. All right, this time you're gonna raise that right leg in the air, place that right foot between your hands, keep both toes facing forwards, rise up, crescent lunge. And then you can place your hands together here and do a twist over that bent knee. And then rising back up, crescent lunge. And then you can step your back foot to meet your front, arms down, and you're back in that mountain pose. So from here, arms rising up, forward fold it down, halfway lift, forward fold, step or hop those feet back, high plank, chaturanga, to that cobra, no weight in those hands, and push it back, down dog. We'll do the same thing, other side, so lifting that left leg up in the air, placing that left foot between the hands, keeping those toes facing forwards, rising up crescent lunge, taking a breath here. On your exhale, twist over that bent knee. Taking another breath here. Exhale, release those hands, rising back up crescent, stepping that foot up, and you're in mountain. All right, so those were our sun salutation variations, and you can do more with those twists if you want. You can go deeper, you can hold them longer. It's really up to you and what you're feeling that your body needs that day. So those are our sun salutations, and again, feel free to do this every morning if you want, or even every night. All right? Namaste.